Let's talk about it. You're not stuck because there's nothing out there for you. You're stuck because you've been trying to convince yourself that the life you settled for is actually what you wanted. But deep down, you know better. That job you're in, it barely lights you up. That relationship you're in, it's more routine than connection. That dream you once had, you've buried it under words like practical, safe, and realistic. Let me tell you something. Comfort is killing your calling. You're not supposed to settle for what barely keeps you afloat. You're supposed to rise. You're supposed to thrive. You're supposed to answer the call that's been tugging at your spirit since day one. But you can't do that while clinging to good enough. Let's break this all the way down. 5 steps to stop settling for what you barely want. Because your destiny doesn't live in comfort zones. Step 1, get real about what you actually want. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying you just want a decent job with benefits, when what you really want is a role that makes you feel alive and powerful. Stop saying you just want someone who's there for you, when deep down you're craving connection, passion, and shared purpose. Stop saying you want peace, when what you're really after is peace with power, peace with purpose behind it. You've been downsizing your dreams to avoid disappointment. You've been editing your desires to fit into a life that doesn't even reflect you anymore. It's time to admit what you really want. Say it, write it, own it, live it. Step 2, stop calling it wise when it's just fear. You didn't stay at that job because it's smart. You stayed because the idea of building your own thing scared you. You didn't settle down with them because it was right. You did it because being alone was more uncomfortable than being unfulfilled. You didn't stay in that city because it was aligned. You stayed because your dream city felt too big, too expensive, or not for someone like me. Let's be real, that ain't wisdom. That's fear in a business casual outfit. And if you keep letting fear play dress up, you'll keep calling small decisions safe when they're really just stopping you from becoming. Step 3, let your SuperMe make the choices. You got 2 versions of you. The regular one, tired, cautious, used to disappointment. And then there's your SuperMe, the version of you who already knows what's possible. That's the version who doesn't ask for permission. The version who doesn't shrink in the face of risk. The one who walks like they already know they're the answer. Kobe had Mamba. Beyonce had Sasha Fierce. Ali didn't become the greatest. He moved like it before anyone else saw it. Your SuperMe knows what's aligned and refuses to settle for anything less. And so next time you feel yourself compromising, ask, would SuperMe choose this? If not, you've already got your answer. Step 4, be willing to be uncomfortable for something bigger. Let's tell the truth. Settling is comfortable, stretching is sacred. Comfort feels good until it robs you of your momentum. And eventually you start calling numbness peace. You may have to walk away from a steady check to build something that feeds your soul. You may have to stay single longer, rather than attach yourself to someone who can't walk with your purpose. You may have to leave that familiar space to grow into a version of you that nobody's seen yet, not even you. Don't confuse ease with alignment. Comfort is not the goal. Fulfillment is. Step 5, move like what you want is already on the way. Once you get clear about what you want and decide to stop settling, you can't move like you're still begging for crumbs. You move like you've already got the table. You talk different, you dress different, you hold yourself different. You stop chasing, you start aligning. People who settle show up timid, unsure, waiting to be picked. But when you walk in like your vision's already written, life responds different. Because now you're not asking, you're becoming. 10 affirmations to anchor the shift. I stop settling for what I barely want. I let go of realistic and walk in what's aligned. I trust that discomfort is a sign of growth. I let SuperMe make the decisions now. I stop calling fear wisdom. I speak walk, and live like what I want is already mine. I am not built for safety. I'm built for purpose. I am worthy of what lights me up. I leave survival mode and choose expansion. Comfort will not rob me of my calling. 5 visualizations to break the cycle of settling. Picture yourself walking away from a gray, lifeless office and into a room filled with light, music, and your own name etched on the wall. See yourself at a dinner table with bare minimum on your plate. You push it away and walk to another table labeled overflow. Visualize yourself turning down a job offer or relationship, even though it's comfortable, and watching something greater form as you walk away. See your SuperMe looking at you from across a hallway. You step forward and your clothes, posture, and energy shift with every step. Picture a room full of people clapping for you, but you're on a different stage, leading something far bigger, because you didn't stop at applause. The life you want is real, it's possible, and it's waiting, but it can't come to the version of you that keeps settling. It's waiting on the one who's willing to stretch, to step out, to let go of what's fine in order to live what's divine. So stop settling for what you barely want. Comfort is killing your calling. Drop a comment. What have you been settling for? And what's the bigger thing you're claiming now? Like this if you're done choosing what's easy over what's aligned. Subscribe if your next move is led by SuperMe. We don't shrink, we don't settle, we rise. Let's go.